Telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion. Text and prayer hands. Hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed. I've been seeing prophets. Must the yellow shirts. Louder than the broccoli. Dancing in my chucks. Feeling out of body. Say the man got me on. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? God in my system, been the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions not to look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could've had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius. Daddy looking more like home since I made moves. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
Yo. Nah, went. He talking about some 5 minutes.
Oh no, I got it done. I
Well,
got
I
some
mean, well,
trades to make.
he said 5 minutes, about 10 minutes ago. He should be ready.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to see. I got trades pending.
Man, I got about 10 trades pending, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Man, it says Dolphins are on right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he been on. He probably practicing.
Yeah.
We need to hurry
You
up,
want
man.
do you I'm hold on. After your game, what would be better for you is Davis.
What you talking about?
Mike Davis, that my running back.
I know. I'm gonna
He's more
see. I just picked up 2 from the free agency. I'm gonna try them out in the game, but I ain't even looked at Davis' stats though. I need to look at him. I need to look at it.
Yeah, look at Mike Davis. He might be a little bit better than DeAndre Washington. DeAndre Washington, he's 5'8", 204, but Mike Davis is 5'9", 217.
Oh, you know that the people I just picked up.
No, I'm talking about Mike Davis. I'm talking about my running backs to trade you. This is who you picked up.
I might need it.
I'll let you know if they're better than mine. Cause I'm a know. See what's going on. These Texans.
Hey, look at my whole squad though, man. I done picked up some pieces though. Hey, I done picked up too many pieces on defense.
Oh, you done got Chris Jones.
Yes, sir. That's the one I'm trying to trade him and Keenan. But see, when I got Chris Jones, he was an end, defensive end. I don't know why. He was like an 86, and then remember when I asked you, can I trade to middle linebacker? I mean, change to middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Damn. He became an 89.
That's a good move then. Yeah, he's a much better D tackle. You got CJ Mosley. Hey, I traded away KJ Wright. Yeah, all I got is Ogletree, Shaquem Griffin.
I think I'm gonna trade away.
My linebackers are playing well, even though they're low. That's what's wild. Like I have 75 overall linebackers. That they all playing lights out. You signed Paul Perkins. Running back, yeah, I saw him in free agency. Probably Akeem Hunt. He's a little bit faster.
Whoever the 192, 93 speed.
Yeah. Hey, it's hard to find some speed. I mean, that's what I'm saying. 92 and 93, about the best you gonna get. Who? You sound far away from the camera. I mean the mic.
I said Antonio Callaway.
Yeah, I saw him on the Lions, but he's slow.
Yeah, he shit only 92. Why the hell this shit was 97?
That's what I'm saying. But this Antonio Callaway that I saw, he's taller too.
Yeah,
I think.
He's 5'11". Yeah, that's the real Antonio.
When the other one was 5'8".
Yeah, I don't know where he came from.
Oh, that one was drafted.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, that one was drafted. Yeah, that's what it was.
And somebody changed his name?
I was so confused. Yeah, I think someone changed his name to that.
Okay, because I'm about to say, I mean...
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Yeah, because, yeah, he like 5'11". The real one.
You gonna want I don't know if you gonna want Paul Perkins, man.
Hey, you know.
Cause I don't know.
I ain't used none of them. I'm gonna have to work it in.
He ain't got no trucking, is what it is.
Well, see, I really gotta my second string back is really gonna be to change the pace, the fast back, something where I can hit the hose quick. Really.
Well, Washington has 91 speed.
Oh,
Perkins has 89.
Yeah, I just picked up 2 of them to see which one I'm gonna use. I ain't gonna use one of them. Better get back.
I feel you. I do that too. I gotta change the pace back too.
Yeah. One of them ain't gonna make it, but
I got 2 power backs, 1 catching back, and 1 change of pace back. Gotta have my 2 powers. Hey, I'm gonna keep DJ Mays. That one running back about 63 overall. We'll keep him. I ain't even tried him out in practice. Hey, this will be a must win for you.
Man, every week must win for me, man. Hey, somebody changed the what we changed the quarter settings.
Nah, I mean it's been 7 since I entered. It's been that for a week.
What he talking about? They were at 6.
It was at 6 minutes.
So I've been playing 6-minute quarters.
No, you've only played 7-minute quarters for me because you were in after me. You came into the league after me because when I came in, I changed it.
Oh, so it was 6 when you came in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I came in at week 2.
Here, Packers talking about he got a 90 overall team. I bet you half them fools are old though. That he got on his squad.
Who?
Packers.
Man, he got a raw team.
Man,
it ain't even right.
Listen, I'm about. Listen, y'all don't believe in me, Breeze. Believe in me. Let me tell you something. I got the vision. Let me tell you something.
Hey, you are a good GM, I will say.
It ain't even gonna be. It ain't even gonna take 3 years. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be next year or the year after that. I'm trying to tell you, we about to rise.
I don't know what it's gonna be for me.
I just gotta get some linemen, man.
You need a line.
And I'm always stuck. I mean, I was stuck with that situation last year too, but this year I ain't got nothing. And then everybody stingy with linemen. I'm trying.
Yeah, because they hard to come by, man. Especially when you like draft them. Good linemen are hard to find. When you find them though, you gotta pay them. So.
What I'm really thinking about doing, I might just get some draft picks.
You have to give some talent though.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about giving that different tackle up for a second or a first.
Yeah, I'd definitely do a first. I think I'm gonna give this
Cause I need a draft a lineman. I need a first and a second. That's what I really need. Cause I'll draft a lineman both rounds. And I ain't never drafted a lineman before. Not even in the old league.
You got, man. I'm telling you, you got to, man. And then you work them up. Yeah, linemen, I think linemen are kind of cool to work up because
I kind of value them at the end of the season, at the end of the franchise last year. I value my linemen more, but I don't know. I came in wanting to get my defense.
Yeah, my defense ain't really.
What's this man doing? Oh, he Tell me he logging on.
My defense ain't too bad.
He logging on now. See, what my problem? My problem is just consistency. That's all it is.
Nah, you just want your shit overpowered too fast.
What you mean?
You be rushing. You be wanting to get so much in such a small amount of time.
No, I don't do that. I don't be trying to go downfield like I did in last.
I'm talking about building the team.
Oh yeah, no, I done noticed that. I mean, it ain't all gonna come in one season, you know. I done got. I mean, I think I done good in rebuilding in the time I have now. But
yeah.
by the time this time next year, I should have some people to run. Alright, I'm about to start it up.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh, the Chiefs.
Them Dolphins. Yeah, oh yeah, I gotta win this. Ain't no ifs and buts about it.
Yeah.
And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's to the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look it down. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for banners. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done there every girl on my list. KD at the 3.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys.
Crit Dog had like a 400-yard receiving by somebody. He had a CPU game. That's the only. It only happened one time though.
I ain't seen. I ain't seen the stats.
I haven't. Yeah, Odell still in the.
It looked like the computer harder than last year.
Bro, it is. I think
lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Odell's first in the league in receptions, but he got to get some more touchdowns.
Hey, he might get the best most receiving yards record.
Oh, for receptions.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is. I need to go to. If it's in the 100s, that's going to be a little tough.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Let's see what's going
It's
on.
a loss of 2 there.
And Dolphins, hey, he really got a good squad, so. But he do got some talent, though.
Oh yeah, I already told him I got to make a trade with him after the game. He put a question mark.
On second down, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's
but yeah, get
and the hit jarred loose.
Get Davis
It's
after this game.
incomplete.
Oh yeah, Ryan Tannehill, he mobile.
Something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Davis is pretty good, I'm telling you, man. He's just low center to the ground. He'll run through people, like run through tackles, and he has trucking, and he's like fast enough to break away. He doesn't have breakaway speed, but he can do it.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On fourth down, Hawk to punt it away.
I'm his first opponent.
Yep, I think so.
All right, he don't look bad, cause
we just now added him in, like 2 days ago.
This will be fielded at the 17. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Let me get my linebackers right quick. I mean my I don't know. I might like Perkins. I don't know. I gotta see. I like his attributes, but I gotta see how he run on the field.
It's tough. You might as well try him out since your record ain't like that.
I'm about to.
You can just try out some running backs. Because you know what the other one's going to bring to the table. In a game, you'll have to lean on that passing game a little bit more trying them out, though. But unless they show you something.
What the hell is this man doing?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Here's Watson. Looking for it. He's got it on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The result, a 1st down as the quick slant gets him 14. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. Looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run with a 5th-round man, Paul Perkins. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Watson on 3rd down. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Watson hands this to Foreman, and he'll go down at the 28. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Watson. And he fires one incomplete.
He
little, though.
Aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right?
What was that? He flicked it.
Very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
So they'll come up after the incompletion
That's
for
crazy.
a 2nd down. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Wake in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now it's Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his left.
And this is caught inside the 5. So with a big gainer anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Damn. Hey, isn't Blue a power back too?
On 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hakeem Hunt, his first touchdown of the year. And the Texans have taken the early
touchdown.
lead. That touchdown certainly
that looks good.
Inside. Remember, they were shut out last week. They talked to us about
just a week ago. He wasn't even on. He wasn't even on a roster.
When you get shut out, I don't care how strong you are mentally. You've got to take a step back and say, okay, what just happened here? Because nothing that we were doing worked well enough to get into the end zone. And that's a nice confidence-building drive, one that puts it in the end zone to give them an opportunity.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm going to start running up the gut more.
That's fielded in the end zone. A little juke, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule, What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He goes underneath the Drake. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Tannehill finding Stills, and it's a Dolphin first down. On first down, Drake. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Here's Tannehill. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Who is that? Kamalu?
Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I'm about to give it one of these D linemen.
He gets this one away, and boy,
yeah, I just looked. I didn't know who that was.
He'll return it from the 6. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Hold on, I got.
Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 15. They go play action here on 1st down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Play fake, and it's Watson. It's caught. Nelson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
What are you talking about, Nelson?
No matter who's running the route and catching the ball.
J.J. Nelson.
Receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
You don't know who you got.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Connor Barwin coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes remain here in the 1st half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. That's pulled in at the 32. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Still a good game. See if you can lock up right here. Stop them before half.
Everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Caught it on his back.
Now it's Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Hey, Mosley's fast.
Out that far wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Tannehill on third down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
To the air again, Tannehill. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down. Tannehill throwing again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Stills the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Again, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On first down, it's Watson. Caught right side, it's Lewis. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right.
Dependable.
Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys
he got
in the league.
some veteran leadership, too, on that O.
Couldn't turn it into much more.
Bounce it out a little bit. Lewis.
He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
I gotta keep it.
Houston.
Hunt.
Akeem
Hunt.
Touchdowns on the season.
All the way.
Texans will
That was explosive.
Oh, my God. I stepped out of bounds.
No. What? Booth review? That's crazy. Damn, they said you did that to 32? What? You still gonna keep him though?
Oh, well, he's gonna be my receiving back. I still need one more back, though.
The Texans on third down.
They did
2 for 4 thus far.
Hey, you seen some nice things from him. Have you tried out Paul Perkins though?
Out of the gun, Watson. Throwing for his running back.
I was about to say he right now King might have his job.
22.
Nah,
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back end of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz.
Akeem, that'll be a good, so you'll have 3 backs. That'll be a good little committee right there.
Out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Anytime Foreman get tired, Davis or Blue.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
You don't like Blue, you said?
Blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Watson off play action. Out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Buying time to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Blue.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Come back.
Here's Watson looking to throw on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The speed, the spin, the juke. Hey, you might have found something. Yeah, I think he's what you need.
A shotgun snap for Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, pick.
Other than the quarterback is throwing the football.
Might get a safety, though.
Beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes a fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run.
No way
when
he
you
running
see
through
that
like
happen,
that.
that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play.
Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
Big!
Couldn't hook up with Amendola.
Mosley!
Damn,
Could have had a pick six.
So far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, I didn't hear my big lineman. I'm doing too much running around in the pocket.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
I played the Chargers tonight.
Or no, you just throw that out the window.
No, he wrong. So.
He lost the football.
It's going to be a little tough for me.
Whoa, oh my God. Man, look at this play, man.
Back fumble. Oh, why did he get it?
That's what I'm saying.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Damn. That's stupid.
The throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And he's got Amendola on the
That's
connection.
crazy.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill being chased out left. It's caught, Stills, right side. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Here's Tannehill. Amendola catching it left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
Pick.
And now in this situation,
he did force
throwing
that.
an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt and in a big way.
They'll start the drive with a give to Foreman. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play
Foreman.
now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Texans on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Dolphins have got it.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill steps away to his left and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid
Who's that white linebacker, 50?
Shot.
Who is that?
Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hey, 20. Go, deep. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill flushed out right. This is caught. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Whoa.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush.
That was kind of wild.
And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
What's the flag, though?
I thought it was roughing the pass.
It's holding.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Hey, 20.
Tannehill on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Trying to get it that time to Stills. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
That's 6.
A lot of times
That's
you think
6.
it's all on you to make plays.
Come on, Mac. That's 6. Damn, he played it good, though, with Tannehill.
But he throws it anyway.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
We got three, fellas. Black 22. Black 22.
They stay on the ground again. It's Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
What about Paul Perkins, man? You ain't gonna keep him?
as we step aside here in
He might not be fast
quarter.
enough for tosses like that, though.
The Texans on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Come back, come back. Green, the line.
From the gun, Watson. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Come back, come back.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Nelson. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. On 1st and 10, Watson. Caught by Nelson left side. Touchdown, Houston. J.J. Nelson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Yeah, you got J.J. Nelson, Tyler Lockett.
Lead here late, and now that lead even more.
Man, you might as well keep.
Is it bad blood?
Come on, you make him get something for keep. This is old in his
Get
contract.
some revenge, or they just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning?
That's true.
They're worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes in the
I don't think he's fast enough for you.
Nah, he ain't. He on the end now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I only need 1 or 2 fast
Taken in the end
receivers.
zone.
And I only need 1 on the field. I like having
This will be
slow
a
receivers.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
Like possession.
line.
That's just
So
my
the
field.
Dolphins getting set to go here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Broke that.
We'll definitely see some open running
broke that
lanes, and he's
too?
taking
He broke that
advantage of
too?
it right now, but that shouldn't be
Yo.
a surprise. Defense has the lead.
Why he
They're
break
playing for
4
the pass
tackles?
first.
And they stop him right on the midfield stripe. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside,
Jet.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that'll set him back 5.
Ready? We out. Let's make these babies proud. Hurry.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And it's caught here, Amendola. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans are going to win the football game.
Derby.
And now out comes Houston. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down.
Yeah, I think you like Hunt.
Yes, get out of there.
Yeah, I'm just seeing how he is in the run game.
Yeah.
They run again.
Hunt's definitely a receiving back, though.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped
what it
before he
seems
can even
like.
get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted,
Might as well call a timeout, get an extra run.
I ain't want to
this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Yeah. They do be saying it's frowned
The
upon.
loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at
That was
3-5.
a good game,
And
though.
they'll get
You
the
got
weekend
you
off
got
as they
that
get
one.
A little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
And
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
see if I can make some trades that quick.
Oh yeah. Did I send you one for Davis or Washington? All right.
Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just need a bag, quit out a jaw jackery. Don't even be that, I don't want none of it. It's bad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Got is a laser, my posse dipping, I raiding. We act a fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me. Bet on my bacon, big it flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. Look at the cash, bubbly. Look at the cash, bubbly. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbly. Look at the cash, bubbly. Look at the cash, bubbly. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all in that, you don't have me.
You see that trade?
You better be all you can. Mike. Super fly for the Dumbos. Plenty slides like a shuffle. Indicators on my young.
Yeah.
It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'm a step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't deal with the beat. Dripping from the. No, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for.
Hey, them Dolphins got an alright squad though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah. No losing.
Look at this boy.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this? Song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me. Lamborghini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life.
Wake 'em up.
We all on
Traps.
the dance floor.
Back in.
Girl, come with a dance.
Why my?
Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. What the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy, back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need the PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat, chain, and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Pop up. You need a, in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me, I live in you. Both of our fire offend you.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us.
Damn, Coach beat the Raiders like that.
They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she...
Damn.
You're feminist and her feminine.